What up, world? We back in the attic, and officially we're moving out in 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks, end of March, end of the month. And we're doing an unofficial writing residency for the last couple weeks of living here, because hey, when you don't have a job, you might as well just create full time. So yeah, let's get into the plan and do an honest, real, candid check-in of how everything is going. I got bangs, crazy. I spent a few days at a friend's house because honestly I've been really sick, and I got really sick even after the asthma thing. Feeling better on that front, but then I got a procedure done that has made my hormones completely crash out, and therefore my body, and especially my gut biome, is going off the charts. So having a hard time keeping food down. But what do you do? So we're just gonna write. I have to stay in bed a lot of the day. I haven't been to dance class in like 2 weeks now. I did go today because I had to host, which was fine. But God, did I crash after that. Still having just interesting times at the house, noticing how people are reacting or just completely not reacting to changing things and me moving out. So that's been really fun to watch and be a part of. I had a yard sale. I sold a lot of things. I made a couple $100 off of my things, actually. So we're taking the money and running back to my mom's house for the next best thing. But like I said, for the remainder of the month, we're gonna be here writing. So one exciting start to this is I'm published in a magazine. Did a quick interview for the dance community, and yeah, so starting off the month strong by getting published locally. My name's out there. A really short piece, about 600-ish words. But hey, it's something, and it's something I want to write about and do. So that's pretty cool. I've got waiting on someone else to publish a work that I submitted a few weeks ago. And I'm working on finishing on one other piece that I started in December for a friend, Brandon Stephenson, about dancing in the mall. The other piece I was talking about is like a Salt Lake City dancer's guide to studios, training, grants, what have you. And then I actually got a writing client of my own, so I do SEO blog posts for him about once a month for whatever clients he needs to drive up website traffic for, because he's a web designer. He's a website designer. So we're starting off the residency and building the small business strongly. But one thing I've noticed about this dream of like starting writing full-time and freelancing full-time is a lot of people, even those close to me, just like don't understand that process. And I totally get that. I'm still learning about it, but the truth is I have never felt more confident in doing it. A lot of it is just reaching out to people straight up, building connections, building relationships, saying, I'd love to write about this for you, and then they pay you one-off, or you can land someone that keeps coming back to you consistently. You can get referred, to someone else who may need services. My focus is obviously going to be dance-related writing and dance-related copywriting. but also being able to generalize, do SEO, and just like a quick little research about whatever topic needs to be written about. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, I'll do that. Are you kidding me? So the goal moving forward is to have fun with it, not take it too seriously. I personally am not interested in getting a part-time survival job. You may be asking why, because that's fucking crazy, right? Life is really expensive right now, I get that, but I figure moving back in with my mom, I want to make this work full time. I don't like working for other people. Making money for my own living situation on my own terms with my own product, with my own intellectual property, makes me feel really proud of myself. And as an artist and a creative, fuck it, I'd rather make money doing that than go back to making food on the line, which was fun but really stressful, and you stink afterwards, and it's just exhausting, and it takes up a lot of time, and I'd rather govern my life, you know. I'd rather be able to just, dare I say, leave the state and the country and travel full time, because I can make money from my computer and from my services. So call me crazy, but this is what's going to happen for the next 2 weeks. Like I've said in the past, I've purchased a course from this old website called Location Rebel. They were a forum and like an active community of writers until about a year or two ago, until he shut down and went to go do other things. Crazy. But I was following Location Rebel, the YouTube channel, for a little bit, and I would listen to these YouTube videos while I was cleaning back at the hotel, and he would talk about how he built his online writing business. I was like, okay, this is viable, whatever, I'm going to listen to some of the advice. And it's all true. So literally back in November, I bought what remained of the course. I think it was like $200. When I barely had $200 to spend, but hey, here we are. And these are my notes from the first module. So I'm going to go back, review the first module this week. Focus on just making a list of people to outreach to, making a fucking long, extensive list of clients and people that you're just networking with, maybe not even trying to get a job, but just like trying to connect to other people in the online writing community and letting people know that I am open and looking for work. And secondly, just like beefing up my portfolio, because I actually do have a variety and a lot of things to display on my portfolio now. So I need to just take a look back at my website, make it look nice, and get my portfolio out there. So that's gonna be the task for the next couple of days. The second thing I already mentioned was just finishing that those pieces, so getting the SEO thing in, which I said would be in by Monday. Today is Saturday, so I'm gonna get in that 1,000-word blog post by Monday, and then we're gonna finish the other piece that I'm writing for Brandon about mall dances this week as well. So we're off to a pretty solid start. We have a plan of action, but I think the most important thing besides like making it work is just writing. The whole point of a residency is to just create and like throw things up. Like I said, the whole point of it is to have fun. I don't want my nervous system to feel like if I fucking don't make this work, then I'm going to fail. I'm not going to survive. I know and I trust that if I need to go get a fucking job, whatever, I can make that happen. But I don't even want to have that in the back of my mind. I just want to have fun. I want to trust the path forward, and I just want to see what happens. I have literally nothing to lose now. I don't have to pay rent. I mean, I can go to dance class. That's another thing I'm a little worried about with my health. Just like, you know, when you're sick and you feel like you're going to be sick forever, you know, that's kind of what I'm feeling like right now. So if I have to take the month or two off from dancing and just completely get down to writing, fuck it. The dance studio's not going anywhere. I did the artist pages. I did the artist's way at the beginning of last year, and it was amazing. I loved it, and the biggest takeaway I took from it was writing morning pages. You're supposed to do 3. I did 1 long page every day, every morning, and it was great and unlocked a lot for me. It helped me emotionally process whatever was on my mind, because there's no point to the morning pages besides getting words down. So I want to commit to just doing my morning pages again, writing for pleasure, getting my work done, working on the courses. I have another one purchased from Word Tonic. It's a membership. It's a copywriting community. So we can get trained up in a little more skills, network, find more people in the writing community, and yeah, just have a plan of action going forward. Just write, have lots of time to rest, get some leisure time in. Since I'm scrounging and saving all my money doing free yoga off YouTube and going to the classes I have access to for free through Work Exchange. So one amazing thing that did happen after I published this thing for Slug was they don't pay you, but they give you tokens. It's like a non-profit magazine. And one of the prizes was gift cards to Millennium Dance Complex, which is a dance studio I've been really wanting to go to more consistently, but because of money, I'm like, I can only afford to go like once a week. So after writing this article, I got 2 free classes, which is, it's like a little wink from God. And it makes me feel excited. I love the people at Millennium. Shout out. Millennium SLC. You guys are amazing. On top of these courses and like little side projects that I have for writing, I also maintain a blog and low-key a Substack. So gonna write for those, do something about that, see what comes out of my mind. And in all honesty, I think I need to take a break from consuming media. And I think that even includes movies, books, anybody else's ideas, which I love and I'm inspired by. But at this time, I really want to dive into what I'm thinking and feeling, because I know I have a really good attitude about it. I'm feeling grounded, but it's kind of... it's been a rough couple of weeks. So I think I just want some silence, some clarity, and I want to know what's going on inside me, and I want to make some shit about it. Preferably write some things about it, and just have fun. Just have some fucking fun, and channel some creativity. So we're gonna fucking write. We're gonna make the most out of the time left in this cute little space. I am sad about losing the attic. It was my home for a long time. We had really, really good memories here. I loved decorating it. I loved living in it. I love the view out the window I'm looking at right now. But the cool thing I love about energy work and manifesting, whatever you want to call it, is sacrifice. I'm not afraid to lose things like this, and I know that I'm just going to be moving on to something better. So, and to be honest, I have been struggling sometimes with like doubtful thoughts of like, maybe I should just quit dancing. I don't have this, I don't have that. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna hear you, I'm gonna make space for you, but I can't take those thoughts seriously. You know how many times I've thought about quitting dance? Because it's hard. It's a hard thing, but I think it happens when you just get wrapped up in like the jobs of it all and the prestige and the money and, you know, dancing's a rich kid sport. I am very, very far from being a rich kid. So, but I've always known that I needed to make my own way in life. I needed to carve out my own path, and I'd rather have it that way. I'd so much rather have it that way. So we're gonna write. We're gonna write our ass off. We're gonna take care of ourselves. We're gonna rest, recuperate, and see what's lying in my subconscious. So, yeah, here we go.